Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 97. Can you believe it's week 97? I feel like I keep saying that every single week up until like week 100 or yeah, week 100. But yeah, we're getting there. We'll hit it this year. We're almost there. 97, 98, 99 and the big 100. But yep, week 97, of course, it is a Brown Guild War day, at least on PC Mobile. If you're playing on either the two console versions, or any of the three console versions, I should say. It is a different day, oddly enough. Not sure why. But if you're playing on PC Mobile, it's Brown Day today. But yeah, currently we're winning, it looks like. Or are we? Let's see. It's about a tie. It's about a tie. It's hard to tell. Because we have more battles than them, so it's a little bit inaccurate. Like the number to number difference right now. So we're approximately tie with the one right below us. Which means we're probably like dead center of bracket. Oh no, we're in bracket 4. Oh no. We were trying to win. Oh no, that's kind of scary. But yeah, we're in the middle of bracket 4, it looks like. I was kind of hoping we're still in bracket 5 so we'd have some easier opponents. But I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we have as a guild moved up to bracket 4. So we'll see exactly how that goes. Honestly, we could even move up to bracket 3 at our current guild's rate. Hard to tell how many battles each of them are. Based on Light Army's score, we're basically tied with them. Which makes me assume we're like right in the middle based on the rest of these scores here. But no way to know for sure because we don't know how many battles out of how many battles each one of them are. So a little hard to tell. But anyways, of course we got Brown Guild War today. Our defense team won one singular time. I guess they got tripped up by the Child of Summer or the book or something in there. Elementals got them. We have like average amount of stats. So if we really want to go all out, maybe we should go buy more. If we want to get our first flawless week in a while. Actually, what bracket or what section are we in? Oh yeah, we're only in Herald right now. Yeah, if we were in Champion or Paragon, I would maybe go all in on stats. Looks like we got some people already losing once. That's concerning for my 5-0 streak. Seeing everyone in the bracket above me, or you know, in the section above me, already having a loss. That's not a good sign. Anyways, we're using a bit of a weird team today. We were messing around with it last night on stream. It is this one right over here, the Guild War Brown. So we're using a very weird mech team that uses double Tina 9000. You do not get penalized offensively for using multiple of the same troop. Defensively you do, but offensively you do not. So we can use as many Tina 9000s as we want. We could even put 4 of them on a team. Would not advise it, but we could. Anyways, let's go. Wait, well, I might copy this team. I could literally just change to it. But anyways, do I need to change anything else? We're running 20% into a bunch of magic. I guess it depends heavily on what on earth we're up against on any given battle. On what we'll actually end up going for here. Honor Courage? What is this team? Essence of Evil, Mirage Queen? That's a bit of a weird one. Well, he's gonna buff his armor and we're just gonna do true damage to him, so this seems kind of easy. That's a really weird team. I'm confused what he's going for here. Does anyone understand what this is? I'm confused. That's weird. Like, Essence of Evil could still be a bit of a threat, but, that's a very strange team. I'm not quite sure what they're going for there. Well, obviously, half-mana start for the entire team. They have Elementals, so a little scary in that regard. But, Honor Courage? Those haven't been used in a while. Also, both of them together is just kind of weird. But anyways, I think we're good to go. I don't think I need to change anything else. Of course, it is indeed a pure brown team for this pure brown guild war. Just double checking that we have everything good to go. We got our mech axe. Double check that we have all of our traits on our hero. Let's see. Stone wall, so we get extra brown for all of our allies, or extra armor, I mean, for all of our brown allies. Missile, what weapon type am I even using right now? I am using an axe. Do any of these upgrade our axe? I highly doubt they do. No, so it doesn't even matter what one we pick. Vanguard to start with a barrier. Tactician for some extra match. Yeah, I'd rather have the razor, I think. What weapon are we running? Axe? I'd rather have razor. Extra magic to all allies. Could also barrier when an ally dies. However, I hope they just don't die in the first place. Banish to get rid of any positive stats effects. Though we could also go down the enchant route. which wouldn't hurt. Though I'd rather have Dispel just in case. And all mech allies gain 2 armor per turn, which is fine. And I think we're good to go. Let me double check. Though the only problem with if we do keep going on and off of Dispel is actually remembering to do it. Because they don't have any buff to their team, stat-wise. So Dispel doesn't actually do anything for us here. Well, then again, it could get rid of Barrier on, it actually does. Because it could still get rid of Barrier on, Elementalists. So we'll still keep it, I guess. It still helps us. Anyways, I think we're good to go. Anyways, hello everyone! Hope all you've been doing well. Hello, let me start from the top. Hello Isabel! Hello Mr. Hello NASA! Hello Hung! Hello Gimli! Hello Roman! Hello Ricardo! Hello Bill! Who is definitely first. Hello, Ricardo! Hello Daddy Shark! Hello Mr. Hello Crisp! Hello, let's see. Hello Tyrion! Hello NASA! Hello Sushi Ninja! Hello Zur! Hello Cookie! Hello Dwight! Hello, Ricardo. I'm starting to repeat some. Hello, hello, Jonian. Hello, everyone else. Hello, everyone who hasn't said hello. Hello, everyone watching after the fact. Hope all you've been having a wonderful week. Does Guild Wars scoring seem less than it used to be? No, it should be still the same. I don't think there's been any changes to how scoring works. You mostly want to win in as few turns as possible while gaining as much mana as possible while the enemy gains as little mana as possible while you do as much damage to the enemy as possible while they do the least amount of damage as possible while, using pure color team. Was there any other factor? Am I forgetting one? I think that's most of the factors. Anyways, I just double checked the billion thing. I am always so paranoid. I have yet to ever use the wrong color team on a wrong color day. Mostly because I'm so paranoid about checking every single thing a billion times. Anyways, let's just go. Oh wait, I'm using magic right now. I should probably use something else. Because I'm currently using 20% into 8 magic, which is actually not that good right now. So I did forget to change one thing, but oh well. We are going to lose our turn here, however. So much mana that I think is still worth it. Are we frozen on brown? Yes. So this is a rare instance where taking for 3 is actually better. So we will do just that. We just got a nice cleanse. I kind of just want to take another brown. A couple different ways we could do it depending on what we want to do. I could actually bait out a skull from him, which I don't actually want to do. I was considering it. Do we take skull here? He's about to create a bunch of skull value. It could reduce his extra turn chance. We can also just get really lucky. Well, we went for the very lucky option, and it landed. Wonderful. I did not hit extra turn there, which we desperately wanted. Which is going to be bad when that thing backfires, which it just did. We have a skull poke here. Not sure if I want it, though. Isn't it enough to kill, so might as well. Oh, it is not. A little short. Probably should have mapped it. But I think we're fine. We're going to just hope he dies to the armor there. We'll tear you. Tina you, and then we're done. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We'll take this for a little bit of board control there. And yeah, I guess we just Tina. And we're good to go. And that wasn't too bad. Could have gone a bit smoother. Could have gone a little smoother. Yeah, I'll go with Queen of Tanya. That's annoying. I think we should go Cleanse. Cleanse is seeming like something we should have. Even if it's only 1. I just want a little bit of Cleanse. Because we still want to have a lot of magic, so Tina goes a bit crazy with how much damage it does. Because the more magic we have, the better our damage range is. However, I do want a little bit of Cleanse. Just to get a little lucky in case we have a very bad situation. Which can end up occurring. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully we should be fine. I almost want to trade out my weapon, oddly enough. I'd rather have a resummon weapon. I'm just not sure if there's a brown mana accumulating resummon. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure we'd want to keep this weapon that we currently have. But I do want to check just in case. Interesting. Oh, Urskia Crown. Urskia Crown's not horrible. I think we keep the mech weapon though. But I am slightly tempted to go Urskia Crown. If this was true damage, it actually wouldn't be horrible. Why is every single dagger, or almost every dagger, so useless? There's a few good ones. But, that's not one of them. And that is very much not one of them. I think we're fine with this. Obviously, the biggest concern here is not Queen of Tanya, Tapon actually. That's going to be doing brown to red right on first turn. So we want to make sure he does not have any brown to red alignment. And as long as he doesn't, which he currently doesn't, we pretty much just win. So that's nice. So we'll take this. He just... Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not fine. Oh, that big cascade at the end there. Luckily, we have two Queen Titanias to help us tank. However, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay, I think we're fine, though. Mostly because that's actually one of the reasons for running Queen Titania on a day like this. Yagoi Queen Titania is very popular. And one thing that you can actually do is they both have 50% spell reduction. So, and they're really bulky against physical damage as well. Or, you know, yeah, physical, not true damage. So we're actually going to do this. Might seem like a weird move, but it's mostly to make sure he doesn't get an extra turn, which he still manages to do up there. Good job. I think we're going to be fine, though. This looks kind of sketchy, but we're in a very decent winning position, despite it being so bad right now. Because all I have to do is Tina 9000, then Tina 9000, and then we basically win. It's basically Tina 9000 in a nutshell. We do it once, we do it twice, and look, where did this team go? It's all dead. We're pretty much all dead. We're getting there. And now it's all dead. We lost the unit there, but all good. Good old Tina 9000. Generally, this team wouldn't be too good to run this day. Like, Tina 9000 is, but like this specific team, not so much. However, because it has 20% down the entire line, it's perfectly fine. Anyways, I guess we'll keep the current build we have. Seems fine. He has green to brown, which is kind of scary. Codex as well, which is even scarier. And Elementalist Codex, which is even scarier. It is ultra scary. Alright, what do we even need here? So he's going to do green to brown or get a bunch of value off the other thing. I guess I'm just going to take a green here and see what he does as his follow-up. So he creates a bunch of red, which helps us greatly, thank you. He still has green to brown. I guess I could just pass my turn with Tina 9000, then it gives me a billion brown, and then we win. Sounds like a plan. Is there any way I can align him into giving us an extra turn on green to brown? I'm not seeing one. I don't want to risk anything, so I think I'm just going to go for a Tina here. Oh, I accidentally killed him. Whoops, I did not mean to kill him. You rolled a little too high. I just need you to not one-shot whatever you touch. Good. You hit literally the only thing with barrier. We have one barrier on our entire team, and he manages to hit it. Good job. We'll try for blue off the sky. We actually got it. Wow. That was super lucky. I did that specifically for blue off the sky. We landed blue off the sky, and there we go. Tina 9000 for the kill. Nice to see Tina 9000 actually be useful. It's not a bad mythic. It's just super situational. However, this is the situation where it is good. It is really good on Brown Guild War Day. Because Queen Titania, Yagoi Queen Titania is very popular to stay. It's a really hard counter to that. We've only seen it once so far today. But it's really good at winning against it. Maybe not this exact team, but you know, other similar variants that use a Tina 9000. But it's kind of funny using a pure 20% team. Normally we don't get to for Guild Wars. This is one of the few times where it works out pretty nicely. Plus we get to use a nice thematic mech team. Anyways, let's go and continue. I don't think we need to change anything else. We're good to go. He's using Monk this time around, which is kind of interesting. Also, hello, Logan. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Lester. Welcome as well. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Okay, so right off the bat, we'll take a bunch of blue. That's full mana, which is great. I'll take this blue because why not? Oh, could I have taken the red extra turn there? I don't think so. Let me go deny hero in case we get a lucky skull. We did not get a lucky skull. However... Oh, Dispel! That was a huge Dispel. Okay, as long as he doesn't run 20% agile. Well, he does, but you know, as long as this doesn't miss, I mean. Good. Alright, that was, that was a bit of a risk. But luckily, we did not fail the 20% roll. Well, technically 80% roll that was successful. But we'll do that. Get a kill. This is not enough to kill, but we'll still poke you. Nice. That's a win, right? We just take red. Cast this, and we won. It's over. Easy. Alright, one more to go. This is going really smoothly. Pretty quick, too. The power of 20% stats. Okay, we got no leprechaun. Oh, gosh. Double Empower Codex. That's scary. Elementalist as well. Oh, he's run it again. Hopefully it works. Oh, so hello, Beer. Hello, Defiant. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Where's the next Ring Fit adventure? Hopefully tomorrow morning. You just bought the game off of Amazon? Nice. Yeah, get the exercise on. Join the journey with us. Yeah, I do highly recommend the game. It's pretty fun. Great exercise. It's as intense as it looks. But I'll probably do it tomorrow, I think. The construction people have been here lately. But if I do it early enough in the morning, it won't be a big deal. I'm probably also going to be doing Triangle Strategy tomorrow. We probably won't be doing too much commentary because of audio issues that will likely occur. However, due to all the noise outside. However, the game pretty much audios itself, so it should be fine. It's pretty much a movie to begin with anyways. Doesn't need my input most of the time. I kind of want a yellow surge. What does his other convert? Blue to yellow. That's surprisingly not scary. He went for it. That's huge. For our value. Okay, that's huge. Wait. We need to think this out. How do we want to play this? So we definitely want to do that. We want to take that. Okay, I can't take any other additional extra turn there. I can move this. And we shall. Okay, I can move this. Okay, any other moves? Kind of. I think I go for Tina. Lehem Leprechaun. Wait, what's our ratio right now? Blue to red, or blue and red. We have a really good red chance, but barely any blue. So I'm just gonna Tina him here and see what happens. Okay, we get a bunny kill. We'll take brown and see where that moves us. Okay, I think I just risk the weapon. It's a little bit scary if we miss because he might get a kill. Though half the things on our team have, or technically, as long as he doesn't hit Nutcracker, I'm pretty sure we survive. Because Nutcracker's the only one that doesn't really have durability. Alternatively, I can just take blue Armor Terror. I mean, that might be a bit safer. The problem is it doesn't give us as much momentum, so I'm just gonna do this. And hope we get lucky, in which case we did. We take this for the blue, and we won. It's so over. It is so over. It is so absurdly over. So I just Tina, then Tina, and then we win. All I need is one of these Tina hits to hit you. Good. And now we won. Easy. Was that the final battle? Was it really that easy? What's our score? I feel like we did really bad on that one battle, but otherwise, that was really solid. 9,370. So yeah, I think our second battle was the worst one. But I'm pretty happy with that. There we go. Flawless 5-0. Pretty quick one, too. And we're rank 3 in this bracket now. Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll move up. If I'm not mistaken, bracket 4 does not move up if you make 3rd, though. I'm pretty sure you have to make specifically 1st or 2nd. But, yeah, so we still got a little ways to go. I still have 2 people who haven't done their battle. Or, sorry, 1 person who hasn't done the battle. Apparently, one of them did it as we were doing ours. Convenient. Yeah, there we go. Our defense team did okay. Which is a Yagoi Queen of Tanya. We only saw that once, oddly enough, today. Even though our build was hard countering it. Though apparently hard countered literally everything. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm not sure if this would be viable every single week. Who knows, maybe we'll still try it next Guild War. But obviously one reason why this team was so good this week is all mechs have 20% bonus. And whenever you could try building around that for Guild Wars, it is worth considering. And we did this time around, and I think it paid off. That wasn't too bad for a Brown Guild War day. Really smooth. Like, we weren't even close to losing any of them. Well, I guess the second battle, kind of, we were. But, aside from that, we weren't even, like, close on any of the other ones. Went really, really smooth. All right, there we go. That's Brown Guild War for today. Anyways, we're still going to be doing a bunch of other things this stream. The most noteworthy 2 other things being the World event. Getting some more battles in this, because I think the guild's almost done. Oh, never mind, we're already done. Oh, hold up, never mind. Gosh, who carried the guild? Oh, of course it was Isabel. And Ron. Good job, Isabel and Ron. As well as Jen and Jeff. The 2 J's. Actually, do we only have 2 J's? I don't think we have a 3rd J anymore. The 2 J's next to each other. But anyways, let's go claim our rewards. Well, maybe we aren't doing World event. Never mind. I guess we'll go do the other thing, which we have going on today. Which, of course, is the Tuesday faction. I didn't mention it yesterday for the team's video. But, well, I did mention that it's a red-yellow restriction. However, one thing I didn't mention is, mostly because I figured we mentioned Tesla team because it's in drop table. However, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Guard available this week in Soulforge? Because you can actually run a Sirquan Hadley team. Forgot to mention it. But it is a team. I figured I mentioned Tesla since she's in Event Queue drop table. More people would be getting her that way. However, we can also go down this route. Looking for like a green-blue weapon, I guess. Something that doesn't really block. Yeah, I like Cobalt Wand. That seems fine. I could even do Essence of Evil or something. Doesn't really matter too much. And then the only other thing we need is like Harpy Mage, because we're going to have Enchant Potion, and that's guaranteed second turn Empower. Oops, that's too many colors. Let's see. Harpy Mage, there we go. And that'll be our team. I'll just change the banner to like a brown, yellow. This kind of standard Guards Avatar team. And we're good to go. Alright, there we go. Oh, I still need to change the class. I guess, doesn't matter too much. I guess like a Titan or something. Because I want Brown Storm at the start. Excuse me. Oh, big sneeze. Gosh. Oh gosh. Seasonal allergies. Are they starting? It could be. It could also be from the construction stuff though. Because they have like a bunch of dust and everything all over the place. And it could be from that actually. They're also going to be painting next week, and that's going to be like a nightmare. Well, if they could finish, if they finish all the siding, they'll probably be painting next week, which that's going to be annoying. Even more annoying than the dust, probably. So that might be like a weekly thing now. Hopefully it'll be done soon. They should be done by the end of next month. Like before the end of next month, they should be completely done with everything. We don't have to worry about it ever again. But anyways, Titan. Let's just roll with this. Do we need to change anything else? I don't believe we do. I guess technically our medals. However, I should probably do a battle first. I don't have a Enchant Potion yet. Should probably go get that. Yeah, awful. Pollen is really awful. That always gets me going. Oh yeah, I forgot. We don't have Enchant right now. Well, I didn't forget, but it's because whenever you set your team for a faction event, you have to do one battle or it won't lock it in. Because if I left this menu before doing one battle and then came back, my team would not be saved. But now if I leave this menu and come back, this team will be saved. So now we can leave this menu, change to like pure armor, and we'll be good to go. I don't think we need to change anything else. Oh yeah, I still haven't run those other dailies. Did I have a good offer today? No, nothing. Anyways, let's go do this faction. Oh, so hello, Gadget. Welcome, welcome. Oh, can I copy my team code in the chat? Oh yeah, sure. If any of you haven't done it yet and you want to go use the team, or if you're on a different platform and you want to use it later this week, because every other platform probably hasn't had this color day yet. But yeah, I can go get it into chat real quick. The only problem is with this setup, I still have to do it in a little bit of a weird way. Let's see, what's the easiest way of doing this? I guess I have to go all the way over to a browser. 1 second. I have to go over to this. Open this. Find my channel. Find my channel. Let's see, your channel. Click on the stream. Leave a like on it. Pause the ad that's trying to play. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I'm trying to post my team code. Let me go get you guys the team. Wait, here, let me go get you guys the team for what I ran today. But I should probably be posting that into chat like every day we do it. Though sometimes we adjust our team multiple times. This is one of those days where we did not. Let's see, Guild War Brown. If I could spell brown correctly. There we go. Is that the team? I believe that's the team. Did I copy it right? That should be the right one. I'm pretty sure that's the right one. You'll find out when it's the wrong one. No, that should be the right one. Right? Yeah, that's the right one. Alright, just making sure. Anyways, there you guys go. Enjoy. But yeah, it's the same, oh, did I not pin it? There it is. Now it's pinned. But yeah, that's the team that we used today. Any of you that want to use it yourself? Enjoy. Or if you are using, or if you're on other platforms, you could actually use it later this week. Because you probably haven't had Guild War Brown yet if you're playing on not PC mobile. Or if you do, you have it today. Anyways. Also, most of that's in the drop table right now, by the way, as well. Oh wait, isn't Nutcracker an event queue drop table? I almost forgot to mention that. It's not the first time it's been a drop table since then, but it's like the second or third. Because it came in Christmas 2 years ago. Not the most recent Christmas, but the Christmas before then. But it's in drop table right now, isn't it? Or is it from a different kingdom? Is it not from Adana? Oh, never mind. Is Nutcracker not from Adana? I never even noticed that. Wait, what kingdom is Nutcracker from? Wait, hold up. What kingdom is the Nutcracker from? Guild War Brown. Oh yeah, it's from Madonna. Why am I blind to seeing it here? But yeah, he's an event key drop table right now. So basically my whole team is an event key drop table. The only thing that isn't is the weapon, which is in Soulforge right now. So everything's available this week for this team, which is kind of funny. Of course, he's competing with Ironhawk, though honestly, it's probably better getting Ironhawks than it is to get Tina 9000. However, they're both good. It's one of the few times where either of the drops is nice. While Ironhawk is probably better to have, Tina 9000 is still pretty useful. Situational, but still really good. Anyways, where were we? Let's continue with this. And if you guys still have any other questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. But let's continue with the faction events. And just clear all this out. We're mostly just using a standard guards avatar. I didn't mention it on Monday, but we mention it so often. I try not to mention it every single time that's usable, but it is generally what I go for if it is usable personally. Just because it's basically Rowan quick kill or Phoenicia quick kill, but for a guard's avatar version when you don't have access to the other ones. Also, the new mythic this Friday might get some Guild War use as well, or not Guild War, sorry. I mean faction use, because there's a really interesting boost ratio, and in factions you're going to have more stats to use for that boost ratio. So it'll be interesting to see exactly how it pans out. I'm not sure if it would really be used too often. Depends what its ultimate, or it depends what its final boost ratio is going to be when it actually gets released. Because I think it's like a 1 to 10, which compared to a 2 to 1 for just armor is kind of better. Because I believe it's a 1 to 10 to 3 different stats, which is the equivalence of, which is basically worse, because you would have to be a 1 to 6 to be even on damage compared to a 1 to 2. So it's going to be pretty bad to use if it does have that ratio going into release. We'll find out when it happens. I would like to have a little bit of damage, thank you. So we'll do this and then clean it with this. Okay, this submerge is going to be very annoying. Especially when they have that empower like that. You got Pure Faction done today? Nice. Wait, did you make a leaderboard as well? I can't check guild because it doesn't actually show each individual person. Oh yeah, they are. Yep, you can see it right there, 98th. Nice, congrats. Made leaderboard as well. Hey, you can't actually check on people in your guild for events like that. Unless they make leaderboard, in which case you kind of can. Yeah, congrats. Very nice, Isabel. But yeah, this is one of them I would advise potioning for. It's not the worst faction out there, however, it is under the category of you need a lot of luck to win without potions. Mostly because it has multiple different options that instantly kill themselves out. And you constantly basically just recycling your team over and over again. So, yeah, it's one I would advise using potions on. If you're looking to 500 pure faction. It can be done without potions, though it is under the category of RNG factions, where you need a hearty amount of luck to win potionless. Even with potions, sometimes you still require some luck. Some of them just have a lot of random rolls that you have to deal with, both on the enemy team and your own team, because of course the first and final battle, if you have a lot of RNG, so does the enemy. So it's a liability both ways. Do you think that Tina 9000 team will be good with no 20% stat bonus? Yes. Well, it will still be usable. It obviously won't be as good with 20% less stats. But Tina 9000 is just a good option in general on a Brown Guild War day. It's just really good against Yagwe Queen of Tanya, which if you're up against a lot of it on a given day, it's good against those options. Mostly because it has 50% reduction, while also having a physical damage gain. Because the best thing that Tina 9000 is good against is any team that runs a lot of spell-based, physical-based damage, as in non-true damage, the ones that hits your armor and then goes to your HP. Tina 9000 is really good against teams like those, and one of the main ones that's used on Brown Day for that is Yagwe Queen of Tanya, because of the brown to red convert that's very popular on that day. So it's a team that just works really well, because you either do that off of Summer or Tapon. And because of that, having something like a Tina 9000 is a really good option to set on your offensive Brown Guild War Day, because it allows you to hard counter Yagwe when he double taps your first 2 troops. Because if Tina 9000 is one of your first 2 troops, either in second slot in order to build up armor, or your first slot just to pressure damage, it'll be able to tank all that spell damage. Because something like a double Yagway, even a triple Yagway, generally will not kill a Queen Titania. I mean, not Queen Titania, I mean a Tina 9000, I mean. Because it's just really physically bulky to spell damage like that. It's actually arguably the tankiest troop in the entire game to physical spell damage. Even though there are better percents for spell reduction, the fact that it has such a big armor gain combined with a 50% spell reduction effectively makes it the tankiest physical spell damage troop in the game. Not for true damage related stuff, but for specifically physical spell damage, it is the tankiest troop in the game, which is very beneficial. Situational, but very beneficial when it is usable. And it is an event queue drop table this week, by the way, if anyone wants to pick it up. And you'll probably get a Tina 9000 along the way. I mean, not a Tina 9000, I mean a Iron Hawk, I mean, in trying to get a Tina 9000. But yeah, event queue drop table is just insane this week. I advise, like, if you don't have all the good drops from it, I advise just using, like, nearly every event key you have. Because there are very few weeks where you get better value from event keys than this week. So if you don't already have, like, 1 or 2 Tina 9000s, double Iron Hawk, there are definitely things you want to have before the end of this week. And even if you're a newer player and don't have as many event keys, you still want to try for, like, double Tesla if you can. Double Tesla is really good if you don't already have it laying around. It's not the best option for everything, but it's a really good option for literally everything. Like, there's almost nothing double Tesla can't do. It's just not necessarily the most efficient way for everything, but it's a good, well-rounded way to just never lose in most pieces of content within the game, assuming it's usable. Speaking of which, isn't it actually usable for this faction right now? Yes, it is, because it's a red restriction. So you can run, like, Urskia's Shield, Double Tesla, Holy St. Astra for the faction as well right now. I think I even mentioned it on the Monday video, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. The team I'm using right now I didn't mention on Monday, though. But the Tesla build I did. Mostly because it's an event queue drop table. Though technically this isn't a drop table too. I'm pretty sure Holy Saint, Guards Avatar's in one of the mythics available this week. I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken. Isn't it? Let me go double check. I keep saying that as if it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Maybe I was thinking of last week. Sometimes I confuse weeks. Oh, maybe I'm confusing weeks. Never mind. Oh, no. He's here. Never mind. Yeah, he's available. There he is. Him and Grey King. Grey King is an okay Guild War option. It's situational. In theory, he'd be really good if the AI actually worked properly with him. The problem is it doesn't. Like, in theory, he should be the best Guild War defend troop in existence. In practice, the AI does not know how to use it whatsoever. So it's situational in that regard. It's used more so offensively than defensively. Also because the AI is just way too inconsistent with it. You still could try and hope they get lucky. Because at some point they would eventually hit the right target. It almost seems like they're hitting a random color most of the time. But hey, they have a 1 in 6 chance of guessing correctly what the enemy team's color is. And if they do, it'll devastate the team. The problem is it normally won't. It normally won't. Oh yeah, pure faction for this place is really annoying. Because your troops just keep blowing up over and over again. They just keep self-destructing. And if you get really unlucky, you can end up just going into a big spiral of losing. It is potentially worth considering using double the legend. On the team I mentioned yesterday, I did it with 1 legend, or showed it with 1 legend. However, when I ultimately ended up doing it, I actually did it with double legend. The main reason I normally suggest 1 legend these times instead of 2 of the summoning troop is I found the win to be very, very, very absurdly slow when we went with double. So I normally just suggest doing it with 1 these days. However, if you want to play it safer, you'd go with one of the you would go with both the 2 damage sources, which is that like red-blue that does explosion, and that other one like red-yellow that does like triple damage thing, all for like half the time. Like you'd run with both of those and then go double legends. But yeah, it really just depends. Like double legend is safer, but it's way, way, way slower. And that slowness can actually be a detriment sometimes, because if you're in a battle where you have to win quickly, well, you can't. Like if you have like a middle battle where you might need to. Well, no, either way can end up working. It's still just a really luck-dependent kingdom regardless, as far as pure faction is concerned. Like, there's no way you're getting away from the luck. It just depends on which way you want to run with it. You think the most risk way of doing it is going for legend? I would not advise that many legends. Mostly because the legends output is so bad. Because you'd only be able to damage with skulls. I'm pretty sure 2 legends is the highest you can get away with. Because even if you went like 3 or 4 legends, so many of them would die by that point that you're basically just running 2 legends anyways. But even slower than if you were running 3 or 4. So you might as well just run 2 if you're going to run that many. Like, I'm pretty sure it's only 1 or 2. Is anything beyond that, you're just moving so slow. And your legend's probably going to die anyways, leading you to basically have a 2 legend team. Because your first legend at wherever it's placed will eventually die pretty early. Well, not pretty early, but you know, at some point. Ooh, that's a bit of a damage poke there. Unfortunate. I don't have a cascade here. I guess I'll just take a bit of grain and kind of get that rolling. Get our mana flowing. It is some damage to me, but it's barely even noticeable there. Also, hello Bushka! Hello Rova! Hello Janice! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, you've been well. So make sure to stay hydrated. Water break. Oh, what do we need here? I hate every option. I do not like a single option there. Like, all of our options seem like purple, purple, or purple on a team that does not use purple. Also, hey, we found a mimic battle. See, we found a 4 mimic. We finally found one. Obviously, it's not actually one. That technically counts, right? We found a 4 mimic battle. Oh, so our timer is at 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds. I'm not going to be hunting any this stream. However, we are 3.5 hours dry on a mimic. Because obviously that mimic battle doesn't count. Though it is funny. Because there is technically a 4 times mimic battle in factions. Obviously not the same as the explore one. It is a treasure room though, so it does count for the treasure room loot. But hey, it's technically for mimics. Do we get big code if you get 5 times chests from those mimics? I wish I had a big code. We just have to hand out double whenever it happens. We're not going to be actually doing mimic farming this stream though. I will continue it tomorrow night stream though. We'll continue the hunt. Our 3.5 hour dry hunt. Hopefully it doesn't hit 5+ hours. It's already going to be a nightmare if it's 4+. It's going to be even worse if it's 5+. Because this is the longest we've ever gone without a mimic chest. Well, we'll find one. But today, mostly just getting done Guild Wars, getting done Faction. I was going to do the Ward event too, but apparently the guild has already finished it, thanks to Isabel and a few others. So we don't even actually have to do it, which is nice. I had a feeling we'd have a lot of progress on it and have it done by this Tuesday, but I wasn't expecting it to already be done. So they got a lot of grinding on there. What do we need here? Let's take that for now and hope for a brown off the sky. I didn't get it, but we'll take the other brown and kill it all out then. Did I get the Horde Mimic? No, I wish we did. That's why we're still hunting. But nope, no Horde Mimic yet. We've gotten 4 times the things though. Actually, what is our count at right now? Here's the count on the thing. Where's my timer? Or not my timer, my Mimic counter. We've currently gotten 35 2 times, 4 5 times, and 0 mimics. Or 0 horde mimics. Or, you know, the mythic itself. So currently we're almost 40 chests in, if we could ever find the one that does not want to drop. Guys, how many mimics we have currently? I just don't have it up since we're not actually hunting right now. But no, we're continuing the hunt tomorrow. Which is last night we were focusing on the campaign. Tonight was a bit of Guild War and the other thing. Also, once we finish this out, we'll hand out a code and then mess with tomorrow's Guild War team. And then tomorrow we'll do Guild Wars and continue the Mimic hunt then. Which, what is tomorrow's Guild War color? I believe it's blue. So we gotta mess with the blue team. Also, I want this to be the 5-0 week, so gotta get really strategic with our team building. Should we build another pure mech team? You're allowed to repeat things offensively, so theoretically we could build a team out of Nutcracker again if we wanted to. A mech and Nutcracker team. The problem is, what would be the other thing we'd use? Tesla? Tesla doesn't count as a mech though, is the big issue with that. Actually, that would be kind of funny. A double Tesla team for offense. If they don't have Submerge, that could actually kind of work. I feel like that's a bit too risky to do in Guild War though. Though if you had no other options, it definitely would be perfectly fine to do. A double Tesla for blue or red Guild War day. Like, you can get away with it as long as the enemy does not have Submerge. But if they have Submerge, you probably shouldn't even try to do a Tesla. But if they don't have Submerge, you could get away with it. The only big issue with running Tesla in Guild Wars is you can't ever have half mana start. Because Holy Saint Asher shares no colors with her. So there's not a single color day where you can half mana start your Tesla. It's the only big issue with trying to run Tesla in Guild War. Like, if we had a half mana start hero class for humans, like, Tesla would be broken beyond belief for everything. Like, that would actually make Tesla so good. I highly doubt that's ever going to happen. But if we ever get another human class that has 50% mana start to humans, Tesla's going to become even more broken than she already is. And she'd be viable then for both red and blue Guild War day. She's kind of usable for it now, but she would be like actually broken for both those 2 days if that was the case. Just because of how quickly you'd be able to get her rolling. Not to mention you have the utility of whatever weapon you want to do there. Yeah, true damage isn't as good for points. But if you win, you win. Like what we were doing today wasn't as good for points with Tina 9000. But we'd even come close to losing, so I'm perfectly fine losing a couple thousand points or a couple hundred points in order to secure a very easy win. Because other than that one battle, we were like barely even touched. Even that one battle, we only lost 1 troop. But beyond that, we were barely even touched in Guild Wars today. And we were running a pure true damage team, basically. An armor tier that doesn't count for any points, and pure true damage for the rest, pretty much. That doesn't give as many points. Pretty much half as many as physical damage. Because it's based on how much damage output you do. But as long as the enemy doesn't do that much to you, you can still get the full amount of points off of true damage. Because the thing that matters is the ratio of damage that you do relative to the ratio of damage that the enemy does to you. So, the big issue that true damage and armor tier and stuff like that has, and insta-kill, is all those count as 0 damage. Well, in the case of true damage, counts as half damage. Because, well, it still counts for the full amount of damage. Like, if you do 100 damage, it counts as 100 damage. But compared to doing physical, you're technically doing half as much. Because if you're killing something for 100 true damage, whereas you kill something for 200 physical, you're getting twice as much damage from doing 200 physical as you are with 100 true damage. However, as long as you're doing way more damage than the enemy, you can still get a full amount of points off of any of those teams. Like insta-kill, armor tier, true damage. They only give you less points if you're also receiving a bunch of damage. But if you just never take any damage to begin with, they don't actually hurt your score. Only if you start taking a lot of damage do they start hurting your score. Because the amount of total damage cap that you're going to have relative to what you would have had if you ran physical is way lower. That's not too big a deal. Like, it's better than losing. Like, it's better to run like a true damage or insta-kill team and go 5-0 than it is to go a team that gets like slightly better points but then accidentally lose once. Why did I do that? That was a really bad move. There we go. I guess it wasn't too bad because it did give us the mana we needed afterwards, which is kind of convenient. Though we had no way of knowing it would do that. Foresight. You've been working to get Werewoods complete as well. Oh gosh, Werewoods is very annoying. That pure faction. Has a lot of really weird transform. Yeah, there's a few really bad RNG factions out there. The one we have today is one of them. The Tinkertown. It's not the worst one for it, but it is one of the RNG factions. Though it's probably one of the easier RNG factions, which doesn't make it an easy faction, but easier relative to some of the luck-based factions. Mostly because it has resummon. The fact that it has a resummoner that's pretty good is actually the main thing keeping it together. Because Tink Storm Whistle, or whatever his name is. What's his name? Tink Steam Whistle. What did I just say? I got his name like 66% correct. Somewheres I messed that up. But Tink Steam Whistle has a really good summon. He also has that weird double storm. That's actually really good with Phoenicia and a few other things. It's super situational though. I wish you could have his storm without having him on your team. Could I just like borrow his storm? Because he actually has a really good value storm. Double storms actually work a little bit interesting. And that's the overall positive value for their... because the values for were actually data mined. I forget them off the top of my head. However, the double storm gives you more effective value to the colors that you want than a single storm. So for example, if you need red, but also need red-yellow, something like a double storm that gives you red-yellow is more overall mana for that troop that uses both red and yellow and maybe like green, like for example Phoenicia, than if you just ran a red or a yellow storm. So something like the Whistle's red-yellow storm that it has is better value than simply a red storm when it comes to something like Phoenicia. Like the overall amount of mana that you're going to get from Sky is better. Your extra turn chance is also a little bit better because of that, which is another decent benefit of Double Storm, is the chance that you're going to extra turn is higher. The chance you're going to extra turn off a specific color is lower, but the chance that you're going to extra turn overall is higher. So if your only goal is to extra turn, it's better. Which in most cases is what you're aiming for, or often not. Because you're looking to get the manas you need, but also hitting extra turn when you massive mana accumulate. But yeah, I wish double storms were a bit more viable. The problem with double storms is a lot of troops that have a double storm are not quick. Like, some of them might be good. Like, he's not bad, the Steam Whistle guy. But he's not a quick win troop. And that's a big issue that almost all of the storms have, the double storms. They're just attached to something that isn't that great. Like, if you looked at their ability, and only their ability, you'd basically never use them based on that. But then you look at their traits, and it's like, oh yeah, they're kind of usable. But the biggest thing that's holding almost every double storm back, or pretty much all of them, is their ability just isn't that good on a good majority of them. Like, if we ever get some good ability double storms, like literally double converts, like you know, convert to a color with a skull storm on the other one, or not skull storm, but you know, like convert a color to a color and then convert something to skull. Like, if we ever get something like that or something similar, a double storm in that variant could actually be really potent. But everything they're currently attached to are pretty underwhelming, at least from a casting ability standpoint. Because even if their ability is good, all of them have like really defensive or RNG based abilities that just aren't worth doing. Even though their storm might be really good. But eventually we'll get some good viable double storms on troops that are actually not useless. It's only a matter of time. Zerqua and Hadley loop all day. Yeah, Zerqua and Hadley's really good. Actually, it's so good they even like paywalled it behind that little pass thingy. Or not paywalled it, but you know, you can get a copy of it through the like that beginner pass. Wasn't it like $5 or something? I personally didn't get it. But that one new feature they added in 6.2. If you bought the paid side, you actually get a Zerqua and Hadley. I would not advise getting him that way. I would just get him through RNG. You can just get him in Glory Gem Guild or VIP chest at some point. However, it is a nice way for new players to pretty cheaply get him. The only problem is he's not really that useful if you don't have Guard's Avatar. Like, there's a few other ways you could use him. But I feel like Guard's Avatar is like the main purpose for it. It's just such a really niche team. Like, he's good when he is used. It's just, he's very situational when you bother bringing him out. But in those situations where he is used, he's just so good. He's also one of those, he's under the category of double converters that have mana starts Every single thing that ever has this is insanely broken. Honestly, any double converter that has a color to color and color to skull while having any good final trait is a good troop. Like, it almost doesn't even matter what that good thing is. It just needs to be, you know, like, adequate. Because every single option that has that in the entire game is good. Like, there's no exception. Like, every single thing that has a double convert like that with even a half-decent final trait are all considered good. Not a single exception. Probably the most noteworthy one is Divine Shpala, to such a degree that she was actually nerfed to 40% mana start instead of 50. I wish they would bring it back to 50 though. They did like multiple nerfs to her all at once, and that seemed like one of the more needless ones, the fact that they've tuned that by 10%. It just seems so weird now. Because Divine's having 50% in the current meta would not be that broken. Back in the day, when it was changed, it kind of mattered a bit more. But the fact that it's still like that just seems kind of clunky. Because every other one in the game is 50%. So you'd kind of assume the mechanic would be uniform across the entire game, but it currently is not. Oh no, we don't have enough damage to win. Well, obviously we win, but you know, we don't have enough to one-shot him, I should say. Oh no. As I mentioned, we'll hand out a redeem code once we finish off action. And then we'll end out the stream by practicing Blue Guild War Day tomorrow. Or this stream. We're going to do our team at the end of this stream. I'm not even sure what our team is yet. We'll figure it out once we get there. I might change it, we'll see. If I had to guess, we're probably running some kind of weird true damage team. Because I probably switched to some kind of Grey King team, I'm pretty sure. Which, who knows, maybe we'll run a Grey King team this week. Because Grey King's in Soulforge this week, so I like to try to use things that are in Soulforge or recently added or other similar things. And Grey King is in Soulforge this week. So I might try building around him for Blue Guild War Day if our team isn't already structured around him. I'm pretty sure it already is structured around him though. We might tweak it, we'll see. So you've been more than a month since you last delve. You think we will have something similar to delve soon? Wait, what? Oh, you mean like a delve weekend? Didn't we have that one repeat delve weekend? I think they're just gonna, until they have like a solid plan, I think they're just gonna keep repeating delves. Because I'm pretty sure that's the case, right? Because the next weekend related to that, like we're gonna have another delve one in like a few weeks from now, aren't we? Of a repeat of one we've already had. Let me go double check. So if we go over here, like I'm pretty sure if we control find faction, we'll see one on Friday. Yep, Friday. April 15th. We're going to be getting a repeat of the Blackheart faction, which is called... Oh, never mind. It's literally the Blackheart, which is associated to Black Hawk. But yeah, we're going to have a repeat of that one. So they don't really have a plan yet. They're just kind of just repeating ones we've already had. But yeah, the next repeat one will be on Friday, April 15th. And it's going to be a repeat for the Black Hawk one of the Blackheart. Yep, just a repeat. And that's in, what, 3 Fridays from now? 2.5 weeks from now? So they're kind of just repeating old factions. Which, if nothing else, it'll allow people to have easier access to doing them, if nothing else. Having a whole week-long weekend event for it. We'll probably just do the free battles like we did last time for it. Because obviously we've already done Pure Faction for it. But yeah, I hope they add some new ones. But obviously they need new kingdoms to be able to add new ones. They can't just add another faction. Though they did say they were going to plan on adding like more troops to each faction. So I'd kind of assume like they're going to start slowly adding them to more factions as they have like weekend events. However, the previous weekend event where we had a faction, they did not actually add any new troops. I was really hoping they would, but they didn't. But who knows? Time will tell. Maybe they will. Because that'd be kind of cool if every faction got slightly more troops. It'd make sense if they did it slightly over time, but they might just do a big rush of it all at once. Who knows? Because it makes sense every single time we have like a weekend Friday faction of a one we've already had, which is like all of them these days. If they brought some like 2 new faction troops in or something, help switch it up a little. I'm not sure if they're going to do that this next one, but the previous one they did not. I gave him purple there. I don't think it matters too much though. But yeah, the next one that's coming up, that'll be the second time that has happened. Where we have a weekend faction event that is of a repeat one. It seems like that's what they're doing for now. Until they have a better solution. Or whatever they're doing. Anyways, let's go take out this room. Time will tell. Yeah, this is not enough to kill, is it? I guess this is lower stats, should be enough. He's a little bit of spell reduction, I think. 25% there, but it's still enough to kill. They're much lower stats. The main battle that we're not going to be able to kill is that very last one. Are you setting Horde Mimic in one of your defend teams? I wish I had one. I don't have it. Oh, are you talking to... never mind, you're probably talking to someone in chat. But yes, if you have Horde Mimic, you should go set it on your defend team. That'd be a very trolly defend team. I definitely challenge everyone with a Horde Mimic to set Horde Mimic on one of your defend teams this week for Guild War. I'm curious if we're going to see one. We haven't yet, obviously. I don't feel like we would. Because it's not good to run it on your defend team. I feel like someone in one of these brackets will have it, though, for one of their days. But we haven't seen it yet. Someone's gonna do it. There's just so few people have it, so the chance that we specifically end up finding it's very unlikely. Like, even if, like, half the people that had one did it, there's still a chance we wouldn't even end up seeing it. Because we'd have to specifically hit them on the exact day that they have it set, and they can only set it for 1 to 6 days. I forgot, they have 20% this bonus this week. That makes sense, because we also have 20% bonus this week off all that stuff. But, kind of forgot about that. I'm like, well, shouldn't they be taking a bit more damage here? It's like, oh yeah, duh, they have 20% on everything. Well, we get to take advantage of it, so does the AI. And our current team's not really taking advantage of it, of course. Is that enough points? I feel like the answer is no. It is no. Okay, we need to do another battle or two. Oh wait, I don't have enough... Wait, did I forget to run potions this entire time? Whoops. I was wondering why it was maybe a little bit slower. That wasn't actually that slow though. But I literally ran this whole time without potions. Whoops. I was wondering why Harpy Mage did literally nothing. Good old Harpy Mage. Literally just sitting there. Good job, Harpy Mage. I was wondering why things felt a little weird. We didn't have Harpy Mage the whole time. We were basically running 3 troops the whole time. Well then. I hate when I do that. It didn't feel that much slower though, surprisingly. But we're basically running 3 troops. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Mistakes have been made. There we go. Anyways, let me go ahead and edit code. Before I find a way to make another mistake. And then we'll go mess with Blue Guild War team. I'll go show what we're using for tomorrow. But first things first, code time. I can't believe it just did that. Whoops. That's not the first nor the last time. At least one thing I've never done yet. Also, what just happened to all my codes? They just disappeared. Come back. But one thing I have never done yet is I've never accidentally used the wrong Guild War team on the wrong color day. But the amount of times I have accidentally forgotten to buy the potion for Tuesday events is so high. Like, I feel like I forget 1 out of 3 times. Luckily, we've never used the wrong color on Guild War Day. Actually, that'd be something fun to pull, though it's a little bit late in the stream. And also, my other computer's being a little laggy right now to the point where I can't even get the code in. 1 second. But, I want to pull, have you ever accidentally used the wrong color team on a Guild War Day? On an offense day? This computer's being a little slow right now. 1 second. The good old side computer. Actually, at this point, I almost just feel like putting it to chat, though I already clicked on this thing, so I'll give it a moment. Okay, there we go. It loaded in. Okay, I put in all the inputs. Now it just needs to load those inputs I just put in. Loading, loading, loading. Let's see if it actually does the inputs correctly. It did. Nice. Hopefully that's the right code. Why do I feel like it's not? There's the one I have on copy paste, so I think I might have tried doing the autofill thing because I did it so quick. Which would be bad because it's trying to autofill code we've already used, which would not work. Okay, good. It didn't. Good, good, good. Now let me just go grab this, put this over. Wait, this computer really needs a restart, gosh. I think my browser is about to crash. It keeps like getting the not responding thing. It's trucking along though. There we go. It's hanging in there. Barely. Let's see. Alright, there you guys go. There is the redeem code. Use on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over here is where we put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste random weapons and letters, starting with KB. And give the same word as always. True treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy everyone. There you guys go. And only usable on PC mobile version of the game. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly, greatly appreciated. Anyways, one last thing. Let's go do our Blue Guild War team. Actually, I want to go do that one poll real quick too. We're not going to have too much data on it, but I still kind of want to do it. Let's see. I'm looking for... Have you ever accidentally used the wrong colored I should probably spell it out. Guild Wars offensive team when battling? Have you ever accidentally used the wrong colored Guild Wars offensive team? Or pure colored? It seems a bit wordy, but there we go. Yes or no? I was gonna do a yes or no. Keep it nice and simple. I wonder what the actual percent breakdown is. I know I personally haven't, but that's definitely something you could easily forget. I'm just always so paranoid about checking it a billion times. To a degree where I've personally never forgotten. But I could definitely see it happening. I know I've forgotten for many other modes. Where it's not as important. But for something like Guild Wars, I've actually personally never forgotten. Yet. Yeah, anyways. It will eventually happen. Though I normally ultra billion check a billion times, so it hasn't happened yet. Will I go over Red Guild War as well? I could mention it real quick. We're mostly just messing with the blue one, though. Because I normally mess with whatever PC mobile has on the next day. I can show my red one, though. Though we might tweak it by then. Hey, you can run Tesla for red. But I'm pretty sure I just run Zugoff. I'm pretty sure I still run Red Zugoff. It feels like one of those teams I should tweak, but Red Zugoff's is so much fun. Even if everyone hard counters it on Red Day, it's still such a fun build to use. Because you get to use double empower on an offensive team, which is very rare to be able to do in Guild War offense. On defense, you could use it really easily. But offensively, it's a lot harder to do double empower on a given day. Because you normally don't have access to it, or at least not a good option. But Red Guild War Day is one of the few exceptions to that. Where you have double blue convert accessible under empower. You voted and it's 100% yes. Well, currently 71% yes, 29% no. So how many votes do we have? Let's see. We have more votes than likes already. Gosh. We literally just posted the poll. But thank you, everyone. I still don't understand how that works sometimes, though. But the poll that's up 1 minute ago already has more likes than the stream. Or more votes than the streams, I should say. Let's see. There we go. People really like voting polls. We'll take that one over. Though I do like doing them. It's a great way to get feedback. What do we need here? Take the green down there. Kill him with a Phoenicia. Alright, we don't need the other one. Anyways, let's go do the two teams. So someone wanted to see my Guild War Red. We're not going to be messing with it at the moment. But if you're on a different platform, oh, I actually changed it to the Algoi Queen Titania. I got tired of running it the other way. So I basically run an offensive Yagwe Queen Titania here. I might tweak this, we'll see. But it's basically Yagwe Queen Titania team tried to be used as a pure red. It's a bit of a weird one, but it does work. We're using Angry Mob for mass mana accumulation. Yagwe Queen Titania does normal Yagwe Queen Titania things. And Dawnbringer's here for barrier. It's one of the only few ways you could barrier on a red Guild War day. That's actually like not useless. And it also has AoE synergy to go with Queen Titania and everything. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird team. I'm not sure if we'll tweak it or not. But as far as the one for tomorrow, for PC Mobile, we have Guild War Blue. And, oh, I switched to Lord of Slot. Oh, gosh. I went crazy with this last time. What is this strategy? Like, I see what it's trying to do, but, did it win? Like, this is a... Like, this is an all-in team. Like, you're either, like, auto-winning or auto-losing. This is a super all-in team. A very, very, very offensive team. Like, this team's out for blood. Let's see. Is it like red or something? I feel like I want to build it more true damage related. I want to build this more around Grey King, I think. As funny as this team is, do you think I might want to try something else with it? This is a very funny offensive team, though. Like, it's not bad. It's just a really weird offensive team. Maybe I should, like, double Grey King. Oh, no, let's double check. What do we have for blue options? What do we have for blue and power that isn't the one we were just using? Astral Spirit's interesting to try to use. Elspeth counts weirdly for scoring purposes. We have Mercy. Mercy's actually kind of interesting. Problem with Mercy is it doesn't work with Grey King. Yeah, I don't like any of these Empower options. We could try like a Mistralis. A Mistralis Grey King. And use it mostly for the enchant. The problem is if we don't get like a single extra turn. We could try Empowering for it. Actually, we could do Jar and then get an Exploder. I mean, not that Jar. I'm looking for Flask, I mean, when I said Jar. Also, Free to Play has access to Flask now. I need a good blue-green that isn't useless. There's a lot under that category. I'm almost tempted to run Beatrix. The problem is I need Destroy if we're going to run Flask. What's our most... we could actually run Gluttony in this team. Gluttony actually would work. Like, we have Truffle and Beatrix, but I'm not sure I want to run down that route. I want, like, a mass board Destroy. As some kind of follow-up. Hello, Lord of Slot. No. Let's see. As weird as it may seem, I'm tempted to go Gluttony. It actually would work really well in this team. Even though it's a really luck-based Devourer. I'm not seeing anything else I really want to put in my team. That would be able to synergize directly with Flask. It's one of those weird options, but it's not bad. Hey, do they even deny blue normally on this day? I don't feel like they do. Like, we'd probably want to go like a blue-brown, double blue, +1 brown. Minus the yellow seems fine. Yeah, let's just roll with this. Hero class. I guess we kind of want to go Frost Mage. I mean, Titan, I mean. Why did I say Frost Mage? Alright, let's just see what this does. This is a bit of a weird team that we're using right now. Speaking of weird teams, what on earth are we up against? Oh, so hello, Matt H. Welcome. You went 5-0. Nice. With your bracket 1? Nice, nice. Oh, you made it to bracket 1 as well. Congrats. There's only one issue with having Flask in first slot and having Gluttony. Is that if we don't get Gluttony's mana, I can't do anything with Flask. Which leads to some bad situations. Because we're dependent on having Gluttony. Getting Gluttony rolling. But once we do... Once we do... Oh wait, can you actually target a color and... Oh! I forgot about that. Hold up, we might not even need Gluttony. Hold up. I forgot about that interaction. Though he has such a high mana cost though to have to try to do that. But I kind of forgot about that interaction. That's interesting. Because he destroys all of the color. However, the Flask indeed does count as that color. Not sure how I feel about this team. Feels a little slow. Like something needs to give on this team. It's like a weird combination of stuff. Like it'd probably still be enough to win, but I feel like its consistency is not going to be the greatest. Like when Gluttony goes crazy, it's going to be really funny. But I'm not confident with this team's consistency. Also, gosh, everyone's using Tina 9000 to try to give people Tina 9000. I forgot, we got one explosion at the start of battle because there's one thing. It could be a little bit of mana we need to kind of get rolling in a lot of situations. Not sure how I feel about this team. I feel like it's too high of a liability to give the enemy mana. I'd rather build more into Great King. I feel like every Great King team I ever build has a bit of a mana accumulation problem going into them. Yeah, I do not have a good way to explode there. I was gonna tweak this team. It's a funny team, but I'm not sure I want to run it. Where's my Guild War Blue? Guild War Blue, Guild War Blue. Let's see, what do we want to do around you? I'm tempted to just go Truffles. Get like a Truffle Beatrix in there. We could get Beatrix energy. We could like go literally all out Beatrix. As much as I'm not definitely not the biggest Beatrix of fans. However, when it works very well. I don't know, do we want double Beatrix? What if one gets stunned? We could unstun the other one with the other Beatrix. What if they have Elementalist? Well, one Beatrix will cleanse the other Beatrix. Problem solved. Then we just run Dawnbringer. Actually, we could legitimately do that and probably be perfectly fine. If I could spell Dawnbringer. Can you please spell Dawnbringer? There we go. Okay. We could go down this route if we really wanted to. A nice diverse team of Beatrix. They would win. Oh, what if they deny our green, though? Are we not using a color? I want double green with a blue. But I don't want a minus brown. What are the two colors? They do red to blue. And what was the other one? It's like red to blue and something else. Isn't it green to blue? Aren't those like the two blue empowers that are normally used on this day? Because I'm pretty sure it's red to blue and green to blue. Or yellow to blue. Because I know you're normally used, which is blue to red. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, am I thinking of a different day? Oh, it depends what empower they want to... Because they could go either way. They could try empowering into blue and then overwhelm the board with blue. Or they can use Fist Blubber to convert out and other similar things. Because you could build it either direction. Also, why is everyone not running real teams? Oh, there's a kind of real team. But not one you would normally see in Guild War because you need double lust. And you can't run double lust in Guild War Defend. Or at least not without being penalized. The normal Defend can. Because ideally all I want to take here is just go immediately for green. Also, we could try incorporating Mirage Queen to this team. The only problem is, never mind. What am I saying? You don't have overlap on that. Truffle does. I keep forgetting. You don't actually count as an elemental. I always keep thinking it does, but it doesn't. Maybe Trix that is. I'm not sure why he didn't take that. Or why I even gave him that setup in the first place. But I'll take it. Oh, if I just target blue, we win. We won. Oh gosh, lust. Ah, that's so much recoil. You still win, but it's a lot of recoil. Yeah, I think this team will be fine for tomorrow. As much as I'm not a fan of Beatrix, I think we'll live. We'll deal with it. It's good enough to do what we needed to do. I'm just not sure about Hero there. Like, it helps us cover our colors, but it's a really slow option. And slow is not good when the meta is double in power into book. I also hate the inconsistency of Beatrix a lot of the time. They're probably not going to be too big a deal, but it's still a liability. Like right there, we didn't get the extra mana. I think we can still get away with it tomorrow, though. Worst comes to worst, Beatrix can just randomly infinite loop. The only real big concern is if they have Elementalists going crazy and then they both get disabled, because then we just lose. But we can see preemptively what their team is and adjust accordingly if we really had to. Because as long as only one of them gets disabled, we can still cleanse out of it. I think it's fine, though. But, I don't know. We'll see if we'll see if Beatrix pulls through for us. Because what's going to happen is some turns are going to be determined by if it randomly hits this extra turn. Because there's two ways that it hit an extra turn. Either off the board or it's like 30% chance that it has per turn. Or, per cast. And if it misses both, we're in a bad situation. Which is one reason I like Truffle. Because you don't have to worry about that. Because even if it doesn't land on the board, you're still getting, your normal one. But, I don't know, it's a bit of a liability, but we'll still mess with it and see how it goes. But anyways, guys, that'll probably wrap it up for now. We will be back tomorrow, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. We will be doing Blue Guild War Day, and, I don't know, we'll see if we tweak the team, but currently we're going in with the Grey King Beatrix team and seeing how that goes. Might tweak it slightly. Grey King is in Soulforge right now as well. He's a decent option. Definitely not a must-have, but he's okay. Like, he's a utility troop used on occasion. He's definitely not as good as, like, Weaver and stuff like that, but he's situationally good. The more of the same color that's on the opposing team, the more value you can get with his disables. So it's really dependent on what your enemy team is on his overall viability. And sometimes it's better than others, but normally have at least one really good cast that you can end up doing. Biggest issue as well is getting his mana up. Because if you're not giving him a half mana start, which generally you're not more often than not, because the half mana start for him for undead's not that good of a troop more often than not. Especially if you have a mixed team, it's not worth putting onto your team. So you're normally just hoping you get enough mana accumulation off of everything else to get him rolling. But we'll find out tomorrow how that goes. Anyways, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll probably have a midday stream tomorrow. I'm not sure how much talking we'll be able to do, because I might even have to mute the mic if they're like super ultra loud. Hopefully it shouldn't be too big a deal, because I believe they're working more so up front on the house tomorrow rather than in the back. So it won't be as noisy, hopefully. But we'll find out tomorrow. So we'll try to have a midday stream. We're probably going to do triangle strategy and maybe some exercise in the morning if I'm up by then. Otherwise, we might just go straight into triangle strategy and start watching that movie again. It feels like we're watching an anime together or something. It pretty much just feels like that. Because it's like 80% movie, 20% tactical RPG. It's really good when you get to play. But gosh, is a lot of lore. Like it's getting good, this story, but it's a little lore heavy. But I've been enjoying it. It's been pretty fun. Definitely a lot more dialogue than I was expecting, though. It is a very story-based game. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys soon. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Catch you guys soon. Best of luck with Guild War, and enjoy your week. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching, as always. Greatly appreciated.